The world is home to 7.3 billion people. In our lifetime, we will see that number reach 8 billion. All of these lives, in one way or another, have been touched by the United Nations. And behind it, for the past 9 years, has been a remarkable leader. To UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon, these individuals represent our thanks.
Thank you so much, Secretary General.
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 Secretary General, I just simply want to thank you for your tireless energy in fighting for the people who couldn't fight for themselves.
Mr. Secretary General, thank you so much for being so approachable, being so inspirational, and making a difference to our world.
I'd like to thank you for your push to make the Sustainable Development Goals universal, meaning they apply to all of us all over the world. No one is better than the other. We're all in it together, and it was your work that made this happen.
Thank you for your commitment to the Sustainable Development Goals, making sure they got adopted, making sure they were broad and covered all the important things, and that they continue the great progress that we've had over the last 15 years.
Thank you, Secretary General Ban Ki-moon, for ushering in a new era of partnership in sustainable development at the UN and around the world.
Thank you so much, Secretary General, for your important priorities, pursuing the climate issue to the extent that you did. It has been courageous, systematic, and an approach that has helped the world mature to what we have been able to do in 2050.
All too often, those who are most vulnerable, the poor, the marginalized, indigenous people, even women, are forgotten. But you have championed them, you have made sure that they are brought to world conscience.
Mr. Secretary General Ban Ki-moon, one thing I would like to thank you very much for and congratulate you on is empowering women. You've had the strongest record of appointing women at the United Nations. And thank you for that.
You have pushed nations across the world to confront the greatest challenges facing humanity today, inspiring a global partnership towards a better world, one of peace and shared prosperity. Here in New York City, the proud home of the United Nations, we look forward to accomplishing this vision with you. Thank you, Mr. Secretary General.
Thank you so much, Secretary General.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Secretary General, thank you for a vision that sees ours as the first generation that can end poverty, the most determined to fight inequality, and the last that can avoid the worst impacts of climate change.